Mario Kart.
You know it, you love it, you may even love to hate it, it's Mario Kart. With over 10 games and 30 years, we've all experienced the need for speed with Mario and friends. It's a classic series that's fun for everyone. But of all the games in this series, which one could be considered the best? Each title brings more to the table, but if I were to consider one as being the best, I personally would have to go with Double Dash. I know, I didn't pick Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 64. Hear me out before jumping in the comment section. I'm going to dive into the reasons why I love Double Dash and consider it to be subjectively the best of the series. I'm sure a lot of the older generations are surprised to hear I didn't select Mario Kart 64. And while I certainly agree it's a classic, there are some areas that Double Dash just does better, in my opinion. And I think the same applies to the current game that's out, Mario Kart 8. Essentially, I think Double Dash takes the best of both worlds into one game. So, focusing on MK64, this game is so easy to dive into. You turn it on, you and your buds pick your characters, pick the course, and boom, you're already racing. This entire sequence can probably be done in 60 seconds. Less is more. The driving mechanics and items are pretty quick to understand too. Drive, left, right, item, jump, drift. It's a game that doesn't require too much from the player, and really anyone can pick it up and play it after a quick round. And if your friends need a breather from racing, there are fun battle options as well. It's pretty easy to see why this game is so beloved. That being said, it's a little too simple at times. Don't get me wrong, it's a blast, but there's not really enough courses. You can fly through each course pretty quickly, and it leaves you wanting more. The point system is completely broken too. If you're not placing in the top 4, it might as well be a game over for you. Thankfully, it's fixed in later games, but this was not a forgiving racing game. Mario Kart 8, though, takes an entirely different approach. Some of it is fantastic, and some areas can be overwhelming, but let's start with the positives. MK8 has so many courses, and we're getting more to this day, whether you like the approach or not. It's great to see that new courses are still being created, while also having the chance to revisit fan favorites. It's something that I genuinely enjoy about modern Mario Kart. It's got the same vibes as Smash Bros. It's all there, go have fun, kids! I mean, sheesh, there's just hours and hours of playtime just going through each course. Not only that, there's a big character roster, although I have some nitpicks about that. Plenty more items, online play, battle modes. There's just more to do in comparison to MK64. I will say though, MK8 is really overwhelming, especially for new players and older generations who grew up with the 64 or NES. I think there's just too much kart customization. It completely slows down the process. People get excited about playing Mario Kart, and the excitement always fades at this screen. No one wants to put that much thought into a kart. It really kills the vibe. I also think the controls got a little more complex. Not saying that I'm necessarily having an issue with it, but we've lost the simplicity in racing. We just need to go. Now there's auto accelerate and steering handicap, which that's not the problem. I think it's neat that it's available, but sometimes you get stuck with those settings and you have to pause the race to get it shut off, and there's just a little too much going on. I want to race. All right, those are my nitpicks with those two games. They're great games, but Double Dash provides the simplicity while also having customization. Let's take a look. Off the bat, I love that choosing a character actually matters. Having special items tied to a character is a really cool feature. It plays into how you want to go about the race. Do you want Toad's Golden Mushroom? Do you want Wario's Bombs? And once you've chosen your character, there's a handful of kart options, all with different stats. But it's not overwhelming. Just a few options, pick what's important to you, and move on. This whole routine isn't quite as short as MK64, but wow, does it move faster than MK8. The vibe doesn't cut off, it's still very much there. There's a good handful of courses to race through, battle modes, unlockables. Oh, also, partners! The biggest feature that makes this game stand out. Alright, so obviously there's 2 characters to a kart, but it opens the door to so many different races and adds layers of new strategies and communication. Are you and a buddy going to ride it out together and steal items? Is it a free-for-all, carefully picking and choosing your 2 characters? There's so many opportunities for fun, and I've never felt a dull moment while playing Double Dash. It's the game that keeps giving. Simple, but effective. Less is more. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. But that's just my take on it. Mario Kart games across the board are excellent. I have nothing but love for all of them. But Double Dash continues to blue shell my heart. Wait, did that make sense? That sounds like a bad thing. Anyways, tell me your favorite Mario Kart game below in the comments.